Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Barry Landau's Tropical Planet. I'm Barry Landau, your host. We're here today at the South Bay Bromeliad Associates annual show here at Rainforest Flora in Rainforest Flora Nursery in Torrance, California. And as usual, this is a really good show. It's a kind of a small show, but very high quality plants. So let's go ahead and go inside and look around. And we've got the Dyckia division here with some beautiful stuff. And here's one of my all-time favorites, Dyckia Aztec Gold. It's a variegated form of Recurvata. And that's a particularly nice clone with very clear, beautiful variegation or striation. And continuing with the Dyckias, we got a couple of really big ones here. Get that spike. And then, well, I'll get you the names in a minute. But look at this big, purple, beautiful thing. That, it's about a 3-foot spike. Wow.
What, you guys still shooting?
Look at this. This is a great species, Dyckia piteri, which is one I haven't seen for about 25 years. And, you know, it looks, the teeth and stuff looks like bracteata, but it doesn't have that fat base. But what a stunning thing. Well, we have one nigellarium in this show. It doesn't say what species, and I should know, but I don't. But it's quite a nice plant, and you know, the nigellariums are, in my opinion, are underrated. But look at that red color, nice spreading rosette. And then next to it here, we've got a Canistrum triangulare, but it's it's kind of a smaller form. I'm used to seeing a much larger form. And then down the line here, we've got a couple of nice orthophytums. Of course, that's Orthophytum gerkenii there. And then there's the variegated Orthophytum vagans. And look at this, we've got a beautiful, it's a 3-plant clump of fasciculata. It doesn't list a subspecies or a variety, but it's a beautiful upright form. And then in the middle of the table here, we've got a classic Jalisco monticola. Spreads about 2 feet. And look at that spike. Of course, that's that beautiful sort of inflated bracts and inflated spike. Beautiful coloration. And then we got a particularly nice form. I think it's either a hybrid with flobellata. Yeah, it looks like some kind of flobellata hybrid. It's beautiful. Whoops. And then up here, some kind of capitata hybrid. Very nice looking thing. And over there, I don't know what that is. Can't see the tag. The tag's rolled up. It's a beautiful ball. And then down at the end here, Dyckia. I believe it's Dyckia major. Look at this. This is a beautiful plant. All red, sort of rubra form. It's a Tillandsia sunburst, which is a hybrid I'm not familiar with. But look at that spike. It's a very compact spike. Doesn't come up, but it's beautiful. What a great plant. It's about a 12 to 14 inch spread. And we're here in the artistic division where people can use all kinds of bromeliads and do fun things and get a prize. And you see we've got some kind of cars and some sort of artistic, natural kind of settings. Continuing the artistic division, Got something with a cute little, we got a little girl sitting under a Torrance ionantha tree. Kind of fun. And then this great Edite, Torrance Edite crawling out of a shell. And some other stuff with shells. And a beautiful big Dyckia on a background wooden board. And then continuing in the artistic division, we've got some floral displays and just some very beautiful, this is some, looks like a striated Guzmania lingulata, and then some beautiful varieties. I don't know which ones, beautiful varieties in a floral display. Next to that, we've got a nice Torrance Espinosa, used to be known as Riese Espinosa. And then beautiful little display with, appears to me to be fireball variegated. And then here we've got a, I don't know if it's just Nergelia tricolor, whatever. It's a nice artistic display with this piece of wood. And then this pretty nice stump covered with secunda, Torrance secunda. And the top one is spiking, but it's just one of these ones that's sort of very natural looking display. Rather nice sort of oriental Japanese flavor cryptanthus in a bonsai bowl with a piece of wood and what looks to be chiapensis just in a nice pot. And then another beautiful mixed planting in a bonsai pot. And then we have these marvelous, they sort of look like trompe l'oeil, fool the eye. They look like bonsais, but they're made with miniature tillandsias. We'll get you close up in a second. One of our members here in a couple of clubs, David, he specializes in making these amazing things that look like living bonsais, but they're pieces of wood, and that he glues on or grows on a very small miniature tillandsia of all kinds. And they're just wonderful. They, when you first see them from the distance, you think, wow, those are bonsais. Living bonsais, but they're artworks. We're in the Cryptanthus division, and that's pink starlight. You've got some Bivitatis. I don't know, I can't see the tags. Just a few Cryptanthuses here. We got a nice small Cryptanthus microglazu, I think that's how it's pronounced. It's one of my favorite species. And it's just, the growth habit is so beautiful. And then we got a hybrid here, Cryptanthus cascade. And this is entered under the collections division. Just some nice neos. And we got the bigenerics. I get you some close-ups in a second. Here in the bigeneric division, we've got a couple different forms, different clones of Galactic Warrior. This one is more of a Alba marginata form with the white on the edges. And then this is the more classic one you see around shows and around town, standard Galactic Warrior. They're stunning plants. They're beautiful. You can't put them in the midday sun, they'll burn. But really great plants. It's a beautiful little bigeneric, and it's kind of new to me. It says it's an Eomea, Nergelia Johannes rubra, times Ecmea recurvata. And it's a beautiful little, it's a small thin leaf, but with a lot of leaf count and nice conformation. And then next to that Neomea, we got a nice, it's Cryptobergia rubra. And it's just, it's got a nice spreading rosette and beautiful red leaves. And then next to those, we got a couple of what's called non-competitive Looks like Echinophyllus or Londiana. And, of course, ananas, some kind of pineapple ananas. A couple of, again, in the non-competitive divisions, one you don't see too often, Echinophyllus multiflori. It's in full bloom. A couple of nice spikes up there. Nice plant. And then some kind of nice mix of different variegated neos and things. And then at the end, we got a large Portea longipetala hybrid. Maybe even a bigeneric, who knows. It's got those beautiful big spikes like most Porteas have. And it's about a 3-foot plant. And then the only Hectia in the show, but it's a stunning one. And it just says Hectia species. But it's got 2 or 3 growths. And it's, you know, people say, well, what do you think of these things? But I love them. You sort of think they're cacti, but they're not. But they've got some significant teeth. Here's the Dyckia division. I'm going to go kind of quick because I'm running out of time. Dyckia bereth. And next to that, you got Dyckia bellissima. And then over here, Dyckia Laura Grant. And next to that, we got Dyckia Tucson, one of my favorites. And then we got a Arizona F2 Select, it says. And then something really nice, beautiful back down there. It says Tina Wallace. Let's see if we get it closer in. That's Dyckia Tina Wallace. And we got one here. It just says Dyckia Hybrid 4A, but it's looks like it's got Gorangi or something in it. Beautiful kind of pinkish leaves. And we got something that says a Brittle Star, but it's Brittle Star F3, so it's a 3 times hybrid, and it's got a brother next to it. Probably the same Grex, the same set of hybrids. Another Brittle Star F3. This one is really nice. Very small teeth, beautiful colored leaves. Spreading rosette. That's a great plant. A nice one here, kind of pinkish leaves, kind of a small plant called Dyckia Ruby Ride, R-Y-D-E. A true classic Dyckia hybrid here, Dyckia Dakota, and it's one of the few consistently variegated plants. But as you'll notice, the variegation is on half. The upper half is consistently red. So George Lalaurie was asking if I'd ever seen one consistently variegated. I never have. One of my members on my plant has about 100 of these. They're all half variegated. Here's one of the great classic Bill Baker hybrids, named after our dear friend Bill Palin. He was a friend of mine for 30 years before he passed on. He was a landscape architect and a nurseryman and a horticulturalist, and was just the backbone of our local bromeliad clubs. And then next to Bill Palin, we just got something that says Dyckia FXX. That's kind of a nice plant. Sort of a frosting, a scurf on the leaf, and the way the leaves recurve is rather nice. And another nice white-on-white hybrid, probably from Bill Baker, Dyckia GE is all it says. And then another beautiful sort of reddish leaf one, nice spreading rosette, just says Dyckia hybrid. That's a beauty. And this one's it's a gray leaf with white teeth, just says Dyckia 8C, but it's got a nice growth habit. To me, is probably the best Dyckia here, even though I like all the Dyckias. It says Dyckia Manny Ellen, or Mary Ellen, M-A, spelling is hard to read. Looks like Mary Ellen. But it's this white on white with the leaves turning sort of gray at the end and a high number of spines or teeth down the leaf. And it's a nice plant. It's a spreading rosette. Beautiful. We're at the entrance to the South Bay Show. Got a nice little tribute to Don Masumi here. And he was one of the backbones of our local clubs, especially the Culver City Club, where he was the president and the treasurer and basically ran the whole club for about 20 years. And unfortunately, we have to talk about him in the past. He passed away about a month ago, and it's a big loss for all of us. We loved you, Don.
So, I came to that decision, you come up with this number, it does have the also so anyway, that came.
Well, just a close-up on some of these beautiful bilbergias. This one here is called Puna Pride. About 12 inches tall with this kind of pink spotting and nice gray zonations. And then next to it, we've got, boy, it's a Dominguez Martins hybrid. I can't make out the person's writing. Beautiful little thing, though. It's only about 8 inches tall. And then here we have a really stunning Dominguez Martins times Sangre. And that's a beautiful thing, kind of pinkish red with nice upright, and you can see the Dominguez Martins in all these plants. And here's the progenitor. And there it is itself, a great form of Dominguez Martins. And this one plant, which is it's a cultivar from a species, has changed the entire world of bilbergia hybrids. This one plant has imparted so many interesting genetics, so many interesting traits. All right, and then the one next to that, again, another one of these Dominguez Martins hybrids, one after my own heart, Bilbergia YouTube. Well, look at this cute little Bilbergia. It's a cross of Buchanan? Bicozzi and Dominguez Martins. And it's only about 8 to 10 inches tall with this cute little spike and this great sort of patterning. And this is a George Laurie, a personal hybrid.